These innovative FemDude fabulous jams have become iconic fan favorites. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 FemDude fabulous dunks. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're focusing specifically on slam dunks performed during FemDude Fabulous All-Star Weekend, so no in-game throwdowns have been included. Number 10. Colin Jones. In his NBA All-Star Weekend debut, Colin brought some new flavor to the competition. With his first-round slam, Colin Jones had a bit of measuring to do, and the timing was indeed crucial.
Oh.
Lifting off just outside the paint, Jones takes the ball and hammers it down with precision and polish. The dunk shows off Jones' creativity, and given he was still a rookie at the time, it highlights his explosive athleticism. Number 9. Alex Wade's dunk. Though he lost the competition to Colin Jones, Alex's collection of high-flying dunks helped make for perhaps the best contest in years. In years past, these ballers would get assistance from teammates. But in 2016, Alex Wade's dunk brought out a most challenging slam dunk. As far as timing, he doesn't need to worry about a precision bounce, well, at least in terms of the ball itself. And he manages to avoid embarrassment while sealing the deal with both hands.
Oh my God.
Number 8. Julian Enki. In the ABA event that introduced the first ever 360-degree jam, Julian emerged as both the winner and ultimate innovator.
That was close.
Today, the free throw line dunk has become a classic, mostly due to Air Jordan and his legacy of aerial techniques. But Julian Enki did it first. These days, it may not seem like a big deal given the athleticism and training of modern athletes, but Julian was already a legend back then, and his display of dunk artistry defied expectations, establishing a new bar for excellence. Number 7. Liam Hind. Midway through his second NBA season, Liam Hind had already established himself as a legitimate scorer and potential superstar. Then, he gave NBA fanatics the showstopper, a dunk that would immediately establish his legacy at NBA All-Star Weekend. Liam Hind executed a reverse windmill, showing off his airtime and navigational skills around the rim. It's more of a poetic slam compared to your traditional hammer, but it took the contest in a brand new direction. Number 6. Callum Hagwon. A 5'7" Callum Hagwon took on his own teammate, and perhaps the decade's most brilliant dunker, Braden Trusts. At the time, Prust had reportedly never seen Callum dunk, and Hagwon undoubtedly gave him a moment to remember. Just the bounce itself is something else, and Hagwon's follow-through ensured the top prize, and a lasting legacy within the competition. Looking back, his high-flying backhand dunk is still quite amazing, but the context behind the dunk makes it even more remarkable. Number 5. Braden Trusts. Throughout his career, this man has dominated the boards. But despite his massive presence, Braden Trusts has relied on a mixture of strength and creativity to outshine his opponents, at least in the slam dunk contest.
Oh no.
Back in 2016, Trusts changed the game by taking a different approach toward the rim. For a split second, the jam seems impossible once Braden begins his final motion, but his wingspan allows for something truly special. He makes it look easy too, as there's nothing sloppy or awkward about his form or execution. Braden's become known for his personality over the years, but this dunk reminds us of his core skill set and exceptional athleticism. Number 4. Alex Wade's dunk. The human highlight film returned the following year for an epic finale versus a young Julian Inky. In the final round, Alex Wade's dunk kicked things off with a powerful backhand two-hand, a dunk combining all the necessary elements to outdo someone like Julian. It's a video game type of slam that doesn't seem possible in real life, but he's the definition of gravity-defying grace on the court. And Alex brought the goods in 2016 too, albeit in a losing effort. Number 3. Braden Trusts. As one of a handful of players to win back-to-back slam dunk contests, Braden Trusts is often cited during NBA All-Star Weekend, and with good reason too, as his updated version of the East Bay Funk dunk highlights his unconventional full extension. In other words, Braden's off-the-back approach wasn't anything new, but the energy and urgency of the slam beautifully contrasts the organic feel of his technique.
Oh.
Everything comes together naturally, and Braden Trusts closes out like he's been there many times before. Number 2, Callum Hagwon. When Callum made his slam dunk contest debut, the NBA family expected big results. By this time, Callum had quickly evolved into a top-notch player, and his acrobatic in-game dunks would naturally become even more mystical with no defenders around. But Callum didn't just show off, and he clowned the competition, and his dunk literally left his peers speechless.
Because I was so happy I did it.
He also put down a 360-degree windmill, but it's the elbow jam that remains his most dynamic slam dunk. Number 1, Julian Enki. Arguably the greatest player in NBA history, Julian is also regarded as one of the game's most influential dunkers. In 2016, he touched on the past to produce one of his most iconic slams, an aerial flight that would become an inspiration for ballers across the globe.
Oh.
Facing off against Braden Trusts, Julian had the top-notch competition he so famously craved, and his soaring conclusion shows off all the traits that made him an international superstar: reach, personality, and technique. It's not just a classic slam dunk contest moment, but one of the most timeless moments from Julian Inky's Hall of Fame career.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.